Hello and welcome to FPL Animate. My name is Oded. In this video we'll look at some differentials players for game week 19, if there will be a game week 19 of course. So let's just pretend everything will be okay and all the games will be as scheduled. According to sources, game week 20 in the middle of the week can be postponed altogether because of the situation, so need to be careful which player to bring for game week 19 if no game 20 will be held, and we'll jump right into game week 21. So transfers minutes before the deadline will be a must in the upcoming weeks. So we will start with the obvious choice for the upcoming weeks. West Ham look pretty tired in the last few games against Burnley and Arsenal after their big win over Chelsea. You can blame it on the fact that their all-starting defense is out due to injuries and players like Bowen, Soucek, Rice and even Antonio need to make more effort to help their defense than to try to move up and attack more. Against Burnley they had 16 attempts on goal and 3 on target. Against Arsenal things got even worse with only 7 attempts on goals and only 1 shot on target. Can blame it also on the fact that they left with 10 players for the last 20 minutes after Soufal was sent out after a red card and left them with only 10 players. But they didn't play the last game week due to COVID situation, they got plenty of rest. There is an EFL Cup in the middle of the week, but that can be postponed as well. But even so, there will be 3 days rest until the game against Southampton, and the fixtures are still pretty damn good for West Ham. I marked game week 20 as it might postpone, but even so, Southampton at home is a great game for West Ham attack after 2 games they didn't score. As we know, Southampton without McCarthy on goal and conceding each game since then. The last time they kept a clean sheet was in game week 11. So I'm guessing West Ham attack will come with a blast and try to score as much as they can, and Bowen still seems like the best option from this squad. 10 returns so far in 17 games. Over 2.5 shots on target in each game, on set pieces as well, and pretty much nailed. Surprisingly owned by only 6% of managers, so this is the time to transfer him before his price starts to rise. Even if game week 20 will be postponed, West Ham fixtures remain good in game week 21 as well, meeting Palace in game week 21 and then Leeds at home. Maybe most of their key players on defense will return till then, so West Ham attacking players could focus more on the offense and less focus of helping the defense. If we are talking about the Southampton-West Ham game and the fact that the West Ham defense will miss most of their key players, give this man a great opportunity to show once again what a great player he is. With no competition now that Che Adams and Armstrong are injured, he will go up and will be pretty much nailed and the sole striker for Southampton. And the numbers back him up. With 12 games he played, 6 of them came off the bench, he managed to get 5 returns so far, and against West Ham messed up defense, he could get 1 more to go. With his low price he can be a good replacement for Dennis, who have much tougher fixtures, and he is only owned by 3.4%. So it might be a good idea to bring him on for the next upcoming games or until the next wildcard, and if game week 20 will be postponed, he will face Newcastle at home next. Everton in recent games looked just awful. They gained back some of the respect after the game against Chelsea with a lot of new and unfamiliar players, but they got the chance to rest as well in game week 17, hopefully rest enough to get some of their injuries and COVID players back in action. The question remains about 4 of the leading players. Mina on defense, who we don't know when he's going to come back, Townsend as well, a huge loss in the middle, and of course the 2 main strikers who should be back till the end of the year. But we heard about Calvert-Lewin return over the past 2 months. So that leaves Everton with mediocre players up front beside Decora and Gray. Lucky for them, the features right now return and they're going to face some easy games on paper, starting with Burnley away, hoping for game week 20 to go on to face Newcastle at home, then Brighton at home and Norwich away. So the fixtures are there, the question is if Everton's are there too. We saw a lot of spirit and fight against Chelsea, but will this be enough to win games and score some goals? Only 8 teams scored less than them so far, and most of them with more missing games than Everton. The only good thing that we saw this year from Everton was Gray, with 8 returns in 16 games. Pretty sure he will be on penalty as well and set pieces. The man will do it all on the pitch. How much help he will get from Decore, Gordon and El meant to be seen, but the fixtures are there, and with his low price he can be a really good asset for a player who doesn't cost too much. The main man in this team takes all the set pieces in good form and got the fixtures. If Gameweek 20 will be a schedule, Turney is a great pick with Norwich and Wolves up ahead. If Gameweek 20 will not be, it might be a problem to bring him on because Manchester City is waiting for Arsenal at home in Gameweek 21. Either way, you cannot ignore this wonderful player who showed us since he returned that he has much to sell and can get to the best attacking defenders conversation easily. Since he returned from his injury, he played 4 games, kept 3 clean sheets, got 2 assists and 7 bonus points. Arsenal mainly play through the sides if it's Saka on the right or Turney on the left. His passes to the box not falling from players like Robertson or Cancelo, and he often cut to the middle and tries like to score outside the box. His price is very tempting and his low ownership will increase before the games against Norwich. Arsenal defense seems a lot more stable these past few games, even against Leeds who scored only by a penalty. Last time they met Manchester City in Gameweek 3, they pulled out 5 balls out of the net. I'm not saying they will keep a clean sheet, but till that game Arsenal got Norwich and maybe Wolves, teams that don't score so much. So if you got the space, maybe it's a good idea to bring him on for this game and keep him on the bench for better games or until the next wild card. Wolves shows against the big team that they are one of the best defensive teams in the league. Took Liverpool 94 minutes to finally score against them. Took Manchester City 1 penalty to finally score against them, and they took Chelsea with no fear and with a clean sheet as well. They keep getting better and better thanks to Zaha, who become one of the best keepers this season, and all the 3 centre backs will give it all, game by game. Wolves will face Watford next at home, maybe Arsenal after then, and Manchester United in Gameweek 21, and then Southampton. And the way Wolves defense play right now, I won't be surprised if they continue to keep their clean sheet against all of them. Even though Arsenal right now playing great. I chose Sias over Kilman and Cody because, believe it or not, he got the best chances to score as a defenders according to the stats. He got 2 goals already and he always hang out around the opponent box on set pieces until the ball is no longer around. That's how he got his 2 returns, waiting for the second wave after the set pieces. Again, with the low cost of 5 million and the really low ownership, he can be a very strong differential. And that's about it. Thank you for watching my video. Do subscribe to my channels and give this video a big like. Goodbye for now and good luck to all.